As summer approaches, we are thinking more and more about the coming wildfire season and the air quality issues that come along with it.
And that concern was strongly underlined recently by the American Lung Association, which gave nearly every California county in the state an F for air quality in its annual State of the Air report. Meteorologist Heather Waldman joining us now. And Heather, you spoke with the Sacramento Metro Air District about this, and why do they have this? What do they have to say about this report?
Yeah, well, first of all, this report really struck a nerve with local agencies. They say that while the data used in the American Lung Association report is accurate and the intent to start a conversation about air quality in our health is important, they don't want a failing grade to cause people to lose sight of the significant progress that the region has made in lowering pollution in sectors that we have control over. This is something that we told you about last week, that California has indeed made great strides in identifying pollution sources and using targeted strategies to limit those sources.
In California, most of the air pollution that we are concerned about, whether it's ozone pollution, whether it's particulate matter, whether it's greenhouse gases, most of that pollution is going to come from the transportation sector, because we are still too heavily reliant on fossil fuel combustion for the transportation sector.
And all of those changes add up with time. According to data maintained by the state, the number of days where smog exceeds current health standards has dropped from 81 days in 2000 to 47 days in 2020. That's good progress, but still much more work to do there. But climate and wildfire experts say that intensifying wildfires and the smoke they produce can undo all of that progress. Local air districts agree that that's exactly what's happened over the past few years, but that should be used to motivate more progress.
We need to do better. And yes, our state is investing and is moving so that we can better manage mitigating the impact from wildfires. And that's why it's so important to continue the efforts towards decarbonization. Honestly, we don't want to respond to more wildfires. We want to get in front of the issue and do more at preventing the fires from starting to begin with. And I think you can point to several strategies that the state has implemented and will continue to implement to do just that.
We're going to be continuing this complex conversation about air quality, our health, and the role of climate change here on KCRA3. I've spoken with climate scientists, health experts, and carbon researchers to dig deeper into the problems while also finding solutions for cleaner air and a healthier future in California. Hear from all of those folks next week at 11. Heather Waldman for KCRA3 News.
Something we can all appreciate. Heather, thank you.